We have Roxana Parveen asking, as a world-renowned scholar, Dr. Zakir should have put certain conditions before the show. He has his own and best reputation among them. I think he has already answered that, but she says further comment, without certain conditions, he could have just sent his son, would have been the youngest yet most knowledgeable and more than sufficient person alone.
Inshallah.
I think we take that as already answered. We have Ajmal Rashid who says, okay, Arup, you're right. Be that person of any religion, terrorism should be condemned in all forms. But please tell me why the specific term Muslim terrorist is used and not Hindu terrorist or Christian terrorist or Zionist terrorist. This was the issue of debate that day. Stereotype. Zakir started with the same topic when he was interrupted. One more thing I want to add. I'm not supporting the term Hindu terrorist. I'm just saying Muslim terrorist terminology should be stopped too. Arif Muhammad says, and this debate was only to promote NDTV and nothing else. And indirectly, Barkha's so-called best journalist never allowed Zakir Naik to speak. In fact, he was speaking sense amongst all the nonsense people sitting there. Syed Ahmad says, Zakir Naik has never defended Taliban and Al-Qaeda. Rather, he said he is not sure who is behind that until he gets the truth. On the note, we throw the floor open for questions from the audience. Any brother here? Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
I mean, during the show, a need was raised, like there should be a representative or a leader who can speak on behalf of Muslims. So how would you address this requirement? Jazakallah.
Yes, of course, I do agree. There should be a spokesman on behalf of the Muslims, on behalf of Islam, but that spokesperson should have knowledge of Islam, should have knowledge of Quran and Sahih Hadith, and besides having knowledge of Quran and Sahih Hadith, should also have knowledge of the media. As the Quran rightly says, that Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Nahl, chapter 16, verse 43, and Surah Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 7, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلِ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. If you don't know, ask the person who is knowledgeable. So we should have a spokesperson who has knowledge on Quran and Sahih Hadith, and should also have knowledge of the media. Because when he's coming on the media, he should know how the media can twist his words. So we should have a right person who has knowledge of both, so that he can present the media, and this is the only way how the misconceptions about Islam from the media can be removed.
Yes. Any brother? Yes, brother.
I would like to ask, why don't you arrange a panel discussion on Peace TV?
Why don't I have such a panel discussion on Peace TV? Yes, we can have. Not that we cannot have. Inshallah, if Allah wills. But not such a panel discussion. Panel discussion, not such a panel discussion. Such a panel discussion, twisting the view, would be un-Islamic. Even if someone pays me $1 million, I cannot do it. I'm not here to earn money. Such a panel discussion I can't have. Yes, but panel discussions, and we do have. We have had many discussions, group discussion we call, same as panel discussion, of scholars on the Peace TV English, also Peace TV Urdu. But we had very few times that a panel discussion along with audience. This is one of the few ones that we have. But normally when we have a panel discussion, we have a moderator who is, mashallah, honest, and sees to it that he gives that opportunity without cutting the view of any particular panelist. We have had several. I think it's called, in the Peace TV English, Islam Under Microscope. And in Peace TV Urdu, it's called as Ilmi Guftugu. Hope that answers the question.
Jazakallah. A few comments from the website. FRK says, Barkadat has not given enough chance to Dr. Zakir Naik to speak. Instead, she was asking more to those people with Shah Rukh Khan, Soha Ali,